Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to the Fanatic Forum. I'm your Fanatic and host, George Buehler. I am live here at the Highland Arts Center off Faganbush Lane here in Louisville, Kentucky. And we are here for Evil Dead the Musical. This is opening night. Should be a lot of fun here. This is put on by the local theater company, Mind's Eye Theater. Tickets are sold out for tonight and sold out for Saturday. But they are still available Sunday. And then we've got shows on October 18th through the 22nd. So tickets are still available for those shows. But this should be a fun musical. I've never seen this show before, so I'm looking very forward to it. It's supposedly a mashup of Evil Dead's 1 and 2. So, we kind of get a lot of the hand possession stuff like that, but we also get the full cast as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. Like I said, I have no idea what to expect here. We've got a big line of people here waiting to come in. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully later on tonight, the show should end around 10:30. Then I'm going to try to go live here and see if I can talk to some of the cast and crew after the show here. We'll see the aftermath, see my reaction, how things went. But yeah, looking forward to that. But I do have some new comic reviews to share with you guys real quick. So let's see here. First and foremost, absolute favorite one of the week here, Batman City of Madness. This is from the DC Black Label, and this is just Christian Ward is the main artist on this series here. Does the cover here too. This is just, it's a gorgeous art. They don't do any kind of like retelling of Batman. This is, a Batman we're familiar with here. But you've got heavy involvement from Two-Face from the Court of Owls. A new villain is introduced, very nasty villain. So I don't want to spoil too terribly much, but a wonderful read. I'm looking very forward to the rest of the series. Let's see here. A couple of Marvel picks here. First and foremost, Capwolf and the Howling Commandos. This is done by Stephanie Phillips, who is currently doing the Cosmic Ghost Rider series. She does Grimm. But this takes us back to the 40s and, maybe a what-if-ish sort of storyline, maybe the whole Capwolf thing if it would have happened during World War II and not post-World War II like it did in the comics in the 90s. So, yeah, nice play with the werewolf storyline here for Captain America. And, of course, you get the Howling Commandos, all of them in there. So, yeah, lots of fun. Love this series. Can't wait for more. I think it's going to be a 5-issue series. Issue 4 of Blade was fantastic this week here. This is the magical train heist episode here, I guess, or issue. Basically, you get Blade and Doctor Strange robbing a train to steal the sword of Lucifer from a vampire. There you go. That's all you need to know about that one here. It's just, absolutely perfect stuff here. From our indies here, got some cool. Actually, I got a lot of spooky stuff here. It's a theme tonight, right? But anywho, I've got. I don't know if this is like a return for the old Gold Key imprint, but this is a new book. This is not a reprint of anything older, but this is the first issue of Boris Karloff's Gold Key Mysteries. This definitely has a very old school horror anthology kind of feel to it. There you go. Until you guys see it. It has a very old school horror anthology to it. You get 3 stories and kind of a reprise on the first story. So, technically 4, but basically you get a, cadre of different artists and creative teams on here for each story. But yeah, lots of fun. What it's going to lead to, I don't know, but definitely a love letter to Boris Karloff and any Boris Karloff fans out there. Next up here, this was one of my favorite indies of the week here. From Mad Cave Comics. This is the first issue of The Devil Wears My Face. If you like The Exorcist and demon possession stories, this is the one for you. Basically, a exorcist is called in from the Vatican to help out with a possession that basically 3 other priests apparently have failed on, and they were also unleavened, as they say, by this demon. So basically, this expert is called in to help out, and Well, it wouldn't be a comic book if things didn't go awry, and things do go awry. So David Prepos is the writer on this. Alex McCormick and Justin Birch are the artists on here. But yeah, highest recommendation of the week here for indie stuff. Absolutely love this book. Very, very creepy. Again, another creepy book here from Boom Studios. Hunt for the Skinwalker. This is issue 2. Zach Thompson, Valeria Burzo, Jason Wardy, the creative team on this. Of course, this is a adaptation of the actual extraterrestrial case, basically, where you've got a rural setting, a dairy farm. Cows are being killed by a mystery what they think is a beast, and then maybe it's not quite so werewolfy, maybe it's a little more extraterrestrial, and so this is kind of setting up for basically the experts to come in and help out, because basically a family is essentially being tortured in their own home by forces not of this earth. So an excellent book here. Again, very creepy, good art, can't love it more. Lastly, for my picks of the week here, Creep Show number 2. I've said before, when the first issue came back, I love Creep Show. I'm so glad this book is back. This is volume 2, issue 2. We get 2 stories in this particular issue here. But it's traditional, old school horror stuff. So absolutely love that. So excited to have it back. Oh, hang on. We do have some comments. So I want to address those while I'm on here. Hey, Sig Mammal, how you doing? I'm not sure. The Sig Mammal, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Like I said, the top of the show here, we were talking about Evil Dead the musical is tonight. So I'm doing a very abbreviated show here, just basically kind of talk about some new comics here, get things hyped up as well, and then hopefully be able to get an interview after the show. So definitely excited about this event here. Like I said, great crowd. That's we got a sold out show for tonight, sold out show for tomorrow, but tickets are still available for Sunday, and then they've got shows for the 18th through the 22nd after for next week. So go to mindseyetheater.com for tickets and information. This could be a lot of fun here. So I'm going to sign off for now before I drop my mouse again. Of course, we're going to have a word from our sponsors for Comic Books for Kids. But join us later on this evening where I'll be back to talk with the cast and crew of Evil Dead the musical. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you later on tonight.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.